That's at about 3 a.m. in the morning. It said Jesus went unto them walking on the sea. Immediately that movement took place. They had not even known he was the one. But to show you that they were seeking help, they were trusting for help. The moment he moved, they discerned him. Somebody is passing, and they probed deeper. It said when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, "It is a spirit," and they cried out for fear. Verse 27. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, "Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid." When you discern the problem, don't give up. The problem should push you to seek God. In fact, the proof that you have discerned the problem correctly is revealed in the vigor with which you seek God. A man who has not really discerned where his crisis or the extent of his crisis will still trust in himself. But when you see people rely, press onto, desire, seek for God, they've seen that where they are, only the finger of God can make a difference. And when you get to that point, you will surely find him. Because he said, if you seek me, you will find me. When you seek me with the whole of your heart. The problem with us is that we are still in between many opinions. We are trying this, trying that, trying that. When you get to that point where you know that God and only God is what you need, your whole heart will gravitate towards him. And when that happens, there's no way God will be able to hide himself from you. Look at Abraham. After trying everything, he knew that this thing won't work unless God shows up. Every day, Abraham sat down in the heat of the day, alone. He was waiting for his helper. And in Genesis 18 verse 1 to 2, the Bible said, on a certain day, it said the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. He sat there. That's the posture of meditation. And the Bible said he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men. God disguised himself. But the level to which this guy was seeking God, the press was so intense that it was impossible for God to hide from him. When you seek him with your heart, your discernment will be activated. The Bible said God came in the likeness of a man. He said, but when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door. He bowed his head to the ground. Verse 3, and said, my Lord. A man of this capacity will see a stranger and go and bow down and say, my Lord? Never. He had discerned that these are not ordinary people. My help has come. My Redeemer has shown up. See, some of us, we are so undiscerning that even in the midst of our crisis, when God comes, we are in the state of slumber. Did you read about Jacob in Genesis 28 verse 16? The guy was stranded, but he was sleeping. How are you sleeping in that case, that kind of situation? A situation where you should be calling on the name of the Lord. Some people sleep to death. He's dying, but he's comfortable in it. No wonder. Isaac told Esau in Genesis 27 verse 40, he said, when you become restless, he said, you will break his yoke off your shoulders. See, the reason some of you have not seen the supernatural, you have not desired it. You are still comfortable in the natural. You are still strolling with cancer. You are still managing bad luck. You are still coping with reproach. The day you become restless, you will see the hand of God. He said, when you become restless, the Bible said in Proverbs 18 verse 1, he said, through desire, a man having separated himself, intermeddled with all wisdom. The supernatural is available to and for all of us, but it's only those who are restless that will press for it. One of the biggest blessings you will experience in your life is to find agitation, not to remain comfortable in your problem. The Bible said There are women who can't give birth because in that hour they don't find strength. The hour of your destiny, you are sleeping. The hour of your life, you are sleeping. May you never be found there. Look at Jesus in Matthew 26. At the moment of decision, where he was about to enter his travail, all his disciples were sleeping. That was the moment of destiny. That was the moment where the reason why he came into the world was to be actualized. And those who said they were disciples, that was the best time they wanted to sleep. Jesus came to them 3 times. How are you sleeping now? This is not the time to sleep. This is not the time to slumber. This is the time to build strength. Something is coming. When he left, they slumbered again. He came back the second time. The Bible said when he showed up the third time, he didn't bother them. May you not get to that point where God won't bother you. Praise for the supernatural. The doctor looked at you, nodded his head, and you went home. The first thing you want to do is take tea. One person died, another one died, the third one is hospitalized. You are still sleeping. The person will still die. The supernatural is just a moment away, but nobody can say restore. And when we are all in the state of slumber, then the devil takes charge. In Isaiah 56 verse 9, he said, come, all ye beasts of the field. He said, come and devour. He said, their watchmen are asleep. They are as dumb dogs. They are in the state of slumber. They love to sleep. Come and devour. And that's the state of many families. There's a herald in the demonic. Come and devour. There's nobody at the gate. Nobody is saying restore. As you leave this meeting tonight, the energy to press until you see something beyond the natural, it will come upon you. Don't be comfortable in crisis. Don't relax in warfare. Don't slumber in the season of war. Your guard must be up. Most of the people you see messed up by Satan, messed up by circumstances, all they need is just 3 days of crying. If they would be able to shut the door and for 3 days say enough is enough, a whole lineage will be delivered. But you know what? They can't stand for 30 minutes. They can't stand for 3 hours. And the supernatural is hovering, but they can't connect to it. Press until you discern the presence. Press until you discern the help of God. Is the second protocol for the supernatural. It is critical. Somebody is telling a prophet, pray for me, and they're sleeping. Even when you call the person at night, she won't pick. She's asleep. You who have the challenge, if you can sleep, why should I be awake? But this is the undoing of many. You will see them crying when they meet a man of God. You think they are serious about their problem. They are not. The moment they finish crying, 5 minutes later, see them gisting with people going home. They may even be talking about the movies they want to watch that week. And you are wondering, how are you able to sit down to watch movies? And when Satan discovers that you don't press for the presence, you don't press, what it does is that he puts you on schedule. There's no need to monitor you. We'll come after 3 months. We know where we will meet you. So every 3 months there's a visitation. He comes, plunder you and go away. He knows. And he can keep some people on that schedule for 10 years. In the name of Jesus, he's breaking off your shoulders tonight. The supernatural is accessible. But have you been able to discern him? Have you been able to discern the help of God? Have you been able to discern the presence? That's why it looks as if only few have it. It's available for all of us. But some are asleep when kings go to war. But you will wake up tonight. I say you will wake up tonight. For some of you, even in this service, something will hit you and trigger an awakening. Number 3,